If he drops the torch, he then kills her too. He will not do it.
Back off, Dick here. I will blow your arsenal to hell!
Timeline. You're tempted to say another travel in time movie, but those always present fascinating possibilities.
The whole science fiction aspect of this film isn't what really drew me to it. I've always had this thing for the medieval period from the time I was a little kid. When I read it, I remember thinking, man, these battle sequences, like those are gonna be so much fun. I wanna be around that. I wanna see the set pieces. I wanna see the castles. I wanna see 300 to 400 guys in armor on the battlefield, you know, going at it.
Your father in this movie is in a time machine, goes back to the 14th century, and gets trapped. And you have to go back to rescue him. Nice of you to do that.
Yeah.
Here's the scene where he realizes where his dad is.
30 years ago, the business world was revolutionized with the advent of a machine that could instantly send documents anywhere in the world with the push of a button. Mr. Doniger's vision was to do the same with three-dimensional objects.
You accidentally discovered time travel.
No, Mr. Stern, we accidentally discovered a wormhole. A wormhole that seems to be locked to a single time and place in the past. 1357, Castleguard.
So what does that mean? You faxed my father's glasses and documents back to the 14th century?
No, Chris. Your father is in the 14th century.
What?
So it's a wormhole, not a time machine.
Basically, this company, ITC, this fictitious company, they're developing a virtual fax machine where instead of faxing a piece of paper or document as we know it, they could actually fax something physical, like say this bouquet of flowers. And in the process of doing so, they've actually stumbled into this wormhole.
You did Fast and Furious, and then Too Fast, Too Furious. And when that came out, I kept thinking, what are they going to do for number 3? You can't do 3 Fast, 3 Furious. And I've decided Fast and Furious 3.0, as if it were a computer program.
Optimized.
That's not a bad way to do it. Is there plans, by the way, for a third?
They're talking about it.
Did the success of those movies surprise you?
Yeah, no question. I mean, it's always a gamble when you attach yourself to a project. Because the bottom line is, if your movies don't hit, you're not going to be around very long.
You ever pinch yourself?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Why me?
Exactly. It's like winning the lottery. That's what it feels like. But I keep winning it.
And you have a 5-year-old daughter. What does she think of what's happened to Dad? Does she have any sense of...
I think she's just really beginning to piece things together. For the longest time, I kept it from her. I didn't want to put too much on it.
Right.
And finally, she actually just saw Too Fast, Too Furious, but apparently she was laughing the whole time. She really got a kick out of seeing me on the TV. She didn't really know what to make
What a
of it.
hoot, that's Dad?
Yeah.
A couple of quick questions. Are you shy?
I think sometimes. You know, being forced to do this, you know, this used to be really painful for me, and there's still times where I go, man, like, I was waking up this morning, I was like, I'm going to be on Good Morning America. And it's a big deal. If you allow yourself to think about it, it's kind of spooky. When you do a movie, when you do a film, you're portraying a character. But when I'm sitting here with you, everyone's seeing me for me.
Yeah.
And if they don't like me, I can't really change that. You know?
Action!
One thing I most want to do professionally.
I want to get out there and, you know, dabble in this and dabble in that, and that's what I love most about my job. So I have the time and, you know, the assets to go out there and try different things, which I'm really grateful for.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right,
Likewise.
all the best.